Welcome to the cross remains, where his love endures forever. My name is Michael, and today we journey into the extraordinary life of a woman whose unwavering faith transformed the impossible into divine reality, Saint Rita of Cascia. Her story is a beacon of hope for all who face insurmountable trials, a testament to the power of prayer and perseverance. Born Margherita Lotti in 1381 in the small village of Roccaporena, Italy, Rita's childhood was marked by deep piety. Even as a young girl, she harbored a fervent desire for a life dedicated solely to God, dreaming of entering a convent. However, her parents, advanced in years, had other plans. They arranged for her to marry Paolo Mancini, a man known for his volatile temper and unvirtuous life. This was a profound disappointment for Rita, yet she obediently accepted her parents' will, believing it to be God's plan for her. For 18 long years, Rita endured a difficult marriage. Paolo was often abusive and unfaithful, but Rita met his cruelty with extraordinary patience, prayer, and unconditional love. She prayed incessantly for his conversion, offering up her suffering for his soul. Her unwavering faith and gentle example eventually softened Paolo's hardened heart. He began to change, showing signs of repentance and a desire for a better life. This transformation was a testament to Rita's powerful intercession and enduring love. Yet, tragedy struck. Paolo, having made many enemies in his former life, was ambushed and murdered. Rita was devastated, but her trials were far from over. Her two sons, fueled by their father's death, vowed to avenge him, a common practice in their time. Knowing that vengeance would only lead to their damnation, Rita prayed fervently for her sons. She asked God to prevent them from committing the grave sin of murder, even if it meant sacrificing their lives. Miraculously, both her sons fell ill and died before they could carry out their revenge. While heartbreaking for a mother, Rita saw this as an answer to her prayers, a divine intervention to save their souls. With her husband and sons gone, Rita was finally free to pursue her lifelong desire to enter a convent. She sought admission to the Augustinian convent of Saint Mary Magdalene in Cascia, but was initially refused. The convent, aware of her family's tumultuous past, feared repercussions. Undeterred, Rita persisted in prayer, relying on divine intercession. One night, a miraculous event unfolded. According to tradition, Saint Augustine, Saint Nicholas of Tolentino, and Saint John the Baptist appeared to her and supernaturally transported her inside the cloister walls of the convent. The astonished nuns, finding Rita miraculously inside, could no longer deny her admission. She took her vows and began a life of profound devotion. Rita's spiritual life deepened significantly. She embraced extreme asceticism, dedicating herself to fasting, vigils, and intense prayer. She became known for her deep empathy and compassion for the suffering. One of the most famous miracles associated with Saint Rita occurred during a Lenten meditation on Christ's Passion. She prayed fervently to share in his suffering, asking to feel a thorn from his crown. Miraculously, a thorn from a crucifix in her cell detached itself and lodged in her forehead. This wound, a visible stigmata, caused her immense pain and emitted a foul odor. Yet Rita cherished it as a precious gift, a sign of her union with Christ's suffering. This wound remained with her for 15 years, until her death. It was a constant reminder of her love for Christ and her willingness to partake in his passion. Due to the wound's odor, she often had to live in isolation within the convent. Another well-known miracle occurred shortly before her death. Bedridden and very ill, Rita asked for a rose from her garden, despite it being January, the middle of winter. Her cousin, humoring her, went to the barren garden, expecting to find nothing but snow. To her astonishment, she found a single, vibrant red rose blooming amidst the snow. This Rose of Cascia became a powerful symbol of hope and the impossible made possible through God's grace. At the same time, Rita asked for 2 figs from a fig tree. Again, her cousin returned to the winter garden and found 2 ripe figs miraculously growing on a barren tree. These miracles underscored her powerful intercession, even in her final days. Saint Rita of Cascia died on May 22, 1457. Immediately after her death, the wound on her forehead healed and emitted a sweet, fragrant aroma. Her body, still incorrupt, has been preserved to this day, a further testament to her sanctity. The miracles associated with Saint Rita did not end with her death. Countless faithful have invoked her intercession in seemingly hopeless situations, leading to her popular title, the Saint of the Impossible. Her life teaches us that even in the darkest valleys, faith can bloom like a rose in winter. Rita's story reminds us that with God, nothing is impossible, and that persistent prayer, patience, and love can overcome even the most formidable obstacles. She exemplifies the power of forgiveness, the endurance of love in the face of adversity, and the profound peace that comes from surrendering to God's will, even when that will is painful and seemingly incomprehensible. Saint Rita of Cascia reminds us that God hears our prayers, even those whispered in the depths of despair. She is a powerful intercessor for those in desperate need. If Saint Rita's extraordinary life has touched your heart, please consider liking this video, sharing it with someone who needs hope, and subscribing to The Cross Remains for more stories of faith and devotion. Click the bell icon to be notified of our latest videos, because His love endures forever.